I think that we did a great job at identifying the formulation and having the insomnia and the pain relief. But I think that we want to do something to like decrease what could be perceived as messiness. So I think a roll-on would be efficient. What do you think? Building this company, I wanted you guys to not only have a seat at the table, but real roles and rights and ownership and equity in what we were building. How is that different from some of the male-dominated work environments that you've had?
Well, coming from healthcare, despite what, some may think, healthcare is very egotistical and you have to fight through a lot of bureaucracy and red tape. Coming to the table with my expertise in healthcare leadership, and when I voice my opinion or my thoughts on how we're doing something, it's respected.
And your genius is safe here. Yeah. Ayana Woods is actually our VP of Product Development and Manufacturing. I always tell people that she's the scientist that runs our life. And then Joycelyn and I have known each other for close to 20 years. She's one of my corporate sandbox buddies from early in my corporate career.
As a female, when I think of the needs of a woman, I think of our products. That's what goes into our thought process. From fourth generation to the first generation, our products are tailored for different demographics.
And I also love how these are products that we don't only trust, but my 79-year-old mom, I trust with the products. I trust the children with the products because it's easier for me to give them something that's not chemical induced versus something that's plant-based and natural.
My daughter, she is a track star. And so she knows, can I get some of that weed cream?
Not the weed cream. They're moms, they're wives, they're women. They have their own complete identity. And I chose women that I could trust. We were in college together. We used to party together, had such a great time building the rapport of a friendship and a sisterhood that when it was time for me to delve into this arena, there wasn't another manufacturer that I could think to call. I'm really proud of the fact that I have been able to successfully introduce the kind of curious people in my life to the usage of cannabis. I never forget Ayana's first order, 1 week, please. How do you guys incorporate cannabis or hemp in your lives from a wellness and therapeutic perspective?
I think for me, it was understanding, like gaining my education on what the plant was, because I grew up in an era where, you don't smoke that weed, that reefer.
Having a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old and no relief. And I was like, wine is not enough. As Black women, we carry a lot.
Yeah.
We carry a lot, and it's not just in business and career. And so I think being able to have a release for our physical being, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Where I want to see WH Farms in the next 3 to 4 years is literally a company whose ingredients and whose products are in the hands of millions of consumers around the world. And so we really want to re-elevate the conversation around cannabis and healing. We want to break down the stigma of cannabis, specifically in the Bible Belt amongst our aging community, but even consumers to understand what exactly is CBD. Because in the cannabis industry, it's an upward battle. You're battling banks, you're battling insurance companies, you're battling the FDA, you're battling everybody. Knowing that I had women who weren't intimidated by that challenge has been one of the wisest decisions that I've made.
It's been a beautiful journey, and I'm really excited about what WH Farms has to offer.
Over the 2 decades of my career, resilience has probably been the most consistent theme in my journey. You kick up a lot of dust when you put forth a lot of energy into a direction that's unknown. We're pioneering an industry. The industry's only a couple of years young. And I think that when we open up ourselves to be vessels, what can't we do?